propagation delay, queuing delay, and processing delay. So what is transmission delay, propagation delay, queuing delay, and processing delay? It is clearly mentioned over here, the delay because of transmission rate. So can you explain, any one of you explain what is meaning of the statement, delay because of transmission rate? Can any one of you explain me what is delay because of transmission rate? Online students as well as offline students.
Sir, time taken by a signal to reach sender to receiver.
No, that is a propagation delay. Transmission delay is what? Transmission delay is more, means what? Online or offline students? I gave example of the bullet train is leaving platform. The bullet train, the 18 bogies of bullet trains are, it is leaving a platform. So time required to leave the last bogie of from platform, that is known as transmission rate. So time required to put your all the bytes or all the number all bits on wire, it is known as transmission rate. And the delay or time it is taken, that is known as transmission delay. Okay. So can anybody tell me transmission delays depends on what? Bandwidth or a speed of NIC card. Yes. If it is a speed of NIC card is 10 Mbps, the speed of NIC card is 10 Mbps. 10 Mbps. Let's say at 10 bits per second. So what could be the transmission delay? 10 bits per second. 10 bits per second. It is number of bits transmitted per second. 1 by 10 second. Transmission delay depends on only this parameter, bandwidth. Length of data. Let's say 1024 bytes. So how to find out transmission delay? 1024 bytes into 10. 1024 into 8 divided by 10. 1024 into 8 divided by 10, that we will get transmission delay. Are you getting any doubt by any student? So transmission delay depends on two parameters, that is bandwidth of NIC card or speed of NIC card. I must not use the bandwidth word, we have to use the capacity or transmission rate of NIC card and the size of data which we want to transmit. So that is known as transmission delay. So if you increase the number of bytes, from 1024 to 2048, so what will be the change in the result? Transmission delay વધતો જશે. If I increase this 10 Mbps to 10 kbps, so transmission delay ઘટશે. Reason? Denominator 1024 into 8 divided by 10,000. So denominator getting increased. So that's why it's a transmission delay gets reduced. Is it clear? Yes, sir. Online students? Any question? So next terminology is propagation delay. What is propagation delay? That's a statement is given, but can anybody tell me what is propagation delay? Can anybody tell me what is propagation delay? The statement is written. What is interpretation of the statement? What is interpretation of the statement? Communication में the link हुई थी, link हुई थी. Actually मारे बदल तो physical devices 100% efficiency ना हो. Efficiency बात यहाँ नहीं करते. Just pay attention to propagation delay. It depends on which parameter and what exactly mean by it. Time taken by signal to reach one. Time taken signals by reach from one end to another end. That's only simple. So propagation delay depends on what parameter? Distance. Any other parameter? Does it depend on any other parameter? No. Okay. Third type of delay is known as queuing delay. So delay because of RAM queue. So packet, when it arrives onto any intermediate node, that it will be kept into RAM first and then it will be given to the processor to process. So
The processor will process all these packets one by one. Meanwhile, that packet will be part of RAM, or it will be it will be stored in RAM. So that occurs or time taken to get the chance of processing. So that is known as queuing delay. The last one is processing delay. Time taken by processor to process that packet is known as processing delay. Okay. So let's once again understand whole this scenario. Understand whole this scenario with one PowerPoint presentation. Okay, so this is a client machine, this is client machine, and this is server machine. So first type of delay, what was the first delay? Transmission delay. The first type of delay is transmission delay. Now transmission delay depends on transmission rate. Transmission rate, it is equivalent to speed of NIC card, and it depends on length of data. Speed of NIC card, the possible values are 10, 100 or 1000 Mbps. The length of data could be 512, 1024, 2048 bytes. Bytes we need to convert into bits, so whatever value we have to y, let's say it is y, we have to multiply by 8, we will get the actual bits. So this is transmission delay, and the equation equal to transmission delay equal to length in bits upon rate, transmission rate. Okay, so we will get transmission delay. The second type of delay is propagation delay. Propagation delay depends on length of cable. If length of 100 meter, the propagation delay would be very lower than if the length is 1 kilometer. So propagation delay depends on the length. What is equation? Length upon speed of light, not speed of NIC card, it's the speed of light. It is nothing but 2.8 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second. This we can use for our reference. 2.8, and length, if the length is higher, delay would be higher. Okay, if then length is low, the delay would be low. So over here in simulations, we are not specifying length. What we will specify? We will specify delay. So how to find out delay? How to find out delay? How to find out delay, propagation delay? Length upon speed of light. So we will get propagation delay. What is transmission delay? Length of data divided by the speed of NIC card or transmission rate. So that we will find out the transmission delay, and then we can find out transmission propagation delay respectively. Okay. So in this topology, there are two machines, client and server, and we are going to simulate this scenario: transmission delay, propagation delay, queuing delay, and processing delay. So for that, we have to open a packet tracer. Not packet tracer, NS3 simulator. So I have already installed NS3 in my machine. The path is download folder NS 3.34. I'm going to select the latest one. Although I have installed 3.30.1, but I will select 3.34. Then I'm going into NS-3.34 folder, and I'm going to right click and open a terminal. So why I'm going into a folder and opening a command from terminal? So if you look at here, and let me give you one more clarity. From desktop, you can also open terminal. So can you tell me what is difference in these two command prompt? This command prompt I have opened from NS all-in-one 3.34, NS 3.34, and this command prompt I have opened from desktop. What is difference? Yes, so over here it's, you can see wherever I am clicking on the open terminal, it will go into current directory, and it goes, you can type command directly from that current directory. Over here it's a desktop, so that's why it's a desktop only. Okay, so if I type pwd print working directory, pwd stands for print working directory, so it shows me home/Ritesh. So that's my desktop is associated with /home/Ritesh. And over here, Ritesh is username. Ritesh is username of this machine. You can create any username in your while installing your Ubuntu machine. So I'm going into this. I am over here at NS 3.34, and if I want to run any example or any program into NS3, I have to copy and paste into Scratch directory. I have to copy and paste any file. So this is first.cc file which we want to execute. So we have to copy and paste into a first.cc file. Okay. So from where I have downloaded, sorry, not downloaded, I have copied from any folder and I pasted into Scratch. So look at these folders. This is binding is related to Python binding. Python binding related means if you run any program in Python and if it executes in C++, because NS3 is written in C++. NS3 is written in C++. In Pythons are having very good facility. It can write many things in a less line. So that's a characteristic of Python. So Python binding will allow you to run Python programs, or Python. You can write code in Python and you can execute NS3 code. So that is known as wrapper function. So wrapper functions are available into binding folder. Wrapper functions, all the wrapper functions are available into binding folder. Okay. Then it's a build folder that whenever, I think you know very well, when you compile .c++ program or C program, it creates which file? Object file. It creates object file. So this build will contain object file. So I'm going in build source, and I'm taking any direct core, and that is model. So I will find all the object files over here. Can you see .o extension?
Yes.
Okay. So all this contains .o extension. So this is object file. So this build contains your object files or executable files. Contrib, it's a W script. We are not going into detail. Doc, it shows you documentation, what is for each and every one. So this is documentation for tutorial. Examples gives you examples, sample examples. So I'm going into examples and tutorial files. And tutorial files, there are first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. So there are 6 files which we will play around. Which will play around in 6th semester, but in currently 3rd semester we will play around with only first.cc. So just copy and paste into Scratch folder. Okay, copy and paste into Scratch folder. So I replace this first.cc file, and other directories are source. So C, I told you the NS3 is written in C++. Every C, you can see the C++ file of any implementation of TCP/IP protocol stack you can find over here. Okay. For example, if you want to find out a code for IP, so I'm going into core model. That is not available over here. Network model. Where is it? So can you see IPv4.h, IPv6.h, IPv4.cc, IPv6.cc? Okay, so IPv4 means the version for which we have taught you. Network layer. Have you remembered network layer? What are the fields of network header? What is first field? What is first field of network header? practical number 2 na?
Yes.
Yes. Practical 2 માં network header, this is a network header. Version, header length, control, total length, identification, flag, time to leave, protocol, source IP, destination IP છે. Now I open this one, that is IPv4.h, and I'm going it last. IPv4.h માં છે. So there is a file IPv4-header.h. You can find all those variables which the fields which you have over here. Practical BEMA था ना, version, header length, DSCP, time to leave, source IP, destination IP address, type of service, time to leave, protocol. So if I keep side by side, identification. So this is identification. It is of how many bits length? 16 bit length. So it is U integer 16. Okay. Type of service, TOS. So that is this DSCP plus ECN value, it is known as TOS. So 8 is by default. 8 is by default. So 1000. 8 is by default. TTL is 8 is by default. Then protocol, which is of 8 bit. M flag, it is of flag is of 3 bits. Fragment offset, it is 13 bits. IPv address, M source and M destination. Source IP address and destination IP address. So source IP and destination IP address. Checksum, that is header checksum. Good checksum, that's a part of calculation. And M of header size, that's this IHL, header length. So all those fields are implemented in NS3. If I open a core of Linux, are you aware about Linux? I think yes. Ubuntu is one type of Linux operating system. If I open a Linux core, similar structure, I repeat, the similar structure I will find into a C programming in Linux kernel. Okay. Have you done this while performing assignment number 1? Okay. So this is a way to do your assignment 1. Why we kept that assignment 1? Because it comes in practical 8 and 9. You can realize that whatever you have learned, that is really implemented into a Linux kernel as a part of TCP/IP or NS3 as a part of TCP/IP. So we want to showcase you this implementation. Okay. So that is the similarity of implementation and what is there in real NS3 code. Okay. So if I change little bit over here, if I put enter over here, I made changes. IPv4-header.h, I put over here one entry over here. So what it does, it triggers my compilation. I'm going to run my program varf run.c. So have you looked at? मैं જે ફાઇલ ચેન્જ કર્યો એ ફાઇલને કોપી કરી કમ્પાઇલ કરી અને એના રિલેટેડ જેટલી ફાઇલ હશે which is depending on IPv4-header.h, it all files gets compiled. Are you getting? Any doubt by students? Any doubt by students? So let's compile it. Meanwhile, we are continuing with our practical. Okay, so now once you go into that directory, this is a command to run the first.cc file. This is a command to run first.cc file, and let's see what the first.cc contains. What the first.cc contains. Okay, can you see this topology? What is this topology? There are two nodes, N0 and N1. It is similar to this topology which I have client and server. So N0 and N1, and there is a point-to-point topology, point-to-point connection between N0 and N1, similar to point-to-point over here, FS0/0, FS0/0 of respective client and server. So network topology is point-to-point topology. Any question over here? Any question in point-to-point topology? Okay, now we are going ahead. I am highlighting this line. What does it mean? Look at the last part, only this part. Look at this part. What does it mean? Our intention is to not to read or not to understand all the line by line of code. Our intention is to just play around with first.cc only. Parameters. Play around with parameters in first.cc. So what does it mean? It's a clearly mentioned over here. Can you give me your interpretation? Yes, we are through this line we are able to set data rate and delay. So delay is what? It is delay of channel. So can we say this delay equal to propagation delay? Is it clear? So whatever you are learning as a fundamental, propagation delay, transmission delay, the same terminology may not be used in simulators. You have to figure it out what exactly how it is modeled. How is it modeled? The propagation delay છે એ લોકો channel attribute તરીકે model કર્યો છે. They have implemented as a channel attribute. So this point to point channel attribute delay, this delay is nothing but propagation delay. And what is value? 2 milliseconds. So what can you conclude by looking at this 2 millisecond delay? One end થી બીજા end ઉપર travel કરવા માટે 2 millisecond થાય. What can be the length? What can be the length of cable?
2 millisecond into speed of light.
2 millisecond into
Speed of light.
so 2 millisecond into speed of light. So let's calculate. 2 millisecond into speed of light, 2.8 into 10 raised to 8. 2 millisecond means 2 into 10 raised to minus 3 into 2.8, let's say 3.0 for easier calculation. 6 into 10 raised to 5. So 600 6 lakh kilometer. 6 lakh kilometer. Is it possible? 6 lakh kilometer point to point cable. One cable supports 6 lakh kilometer. Sorry, meter. Sorry, meter. તો કેટલા થશે? 600 kilometer થશે. So 600 kilometer, is it possible that we can have a single wire which runs from here to there with 600 kilometer? Not possible. So what is the solution? What is solution, or is it realistic data? Have they mentioned over here realistic data? No, they have not mentioned realistic data. What I mean to say, simulator allows us to play around with any data. Simulator allows us to play around with any data, but what data we have to put, that is our perception. તમે કયો ડેટા મૂકવો છે કોના હાથમાં છે? આપણા હાથમાં છે. Are you getting? At the end of this lab, I will explain why is it so important to figure it out. You will come to know. You will come to know by your own. Now pay attention to this data rate. Data rate in the sense speed of NIC card. Speed of NIC card is 5 Mbps. In realistic, practically, it is either 10 Mbps or 100 Mbps or 1000 Mbps. Okay. So we have to keep in our mind. In simulator, we can write any value, but we have to figure it out whether it's a realistic value or it's a non-realistic value. Okay. The next part of lines of code which I would like to tell you that this is the max packet. How many packets it wants to send? Only one packet. Intervals between two packets? 1 second. Packet size? 1024. So what is the size of packet? It's a 1024 bytes. Over here, take it 1024 bytes. Is it clear? Okay. So what we have? We have data rate, we have delay, we have packet size, what we have? Time interval, and what we have? Number of packets. So let me figure it out. Let me write over here in this PPT. This is a topology. What we have? Data rate. Data rate equal to 5 Mbps. Then delay 2 millisecond. Then packet size or length of data 1024 bytes. Then number of packets I want to send. Number of packets I want to send, that is 1. And interval time 1 second. So I think this is understood, this is understood, this is also understood, this is also understood, because we want to send one packet. Any question in the last terminology? Interval of not, this is not a processing delay, not queuing delay, not propagation delay. Propagation delay, this is a propagation delay. This is equivalent to propagation delay. This is equivalent to, we will find out, transmission delay. We can find out 1/5 Mbps. We will get transmission delay straightforwardly. Okay. And again we have to find out, we require the packet size. So multiply by packet size. So we will get the transmission delay for whole packet. This will get, only this part will get transmission delay for 1 bit. This is for 1 bit. And if I multiply by this number of bits into 8, so that gives that transfer delay for those many number of bits. Is it clear? Now what is this interval or intermediate time? So બે packet વચ્ચે the time between two packet is 1 second. We will simulate, but first clear in your mind what is it. If you have doubt, we will simulate and we will see the effect of those parameters. Okay. So I'm going to simulate if it is permitted. Is it done? Still it is going on. We have to wait for still more packages to run. So let's go ahead. So once I run this file, first.file, this output we will get. So read one by one line up to last line, then I will explain. Hello. Sorry. Once again, this WAF, the first line is WAF, entering into directory, home, retest, download, NS3, NS or 3.34 and build. I told you the build directory stands for to store object files. Okay, so all the object files, compile object files are stored over here in build. So this first.cc will be available as a first.o file into a build folder. Then living directory. So first is entering, compilation is done. So then it is living directory. Is it clear? Then build commands will be stored in build compile commands.json file. So this build compile build underscore compile commands.json file contains your all the build commands, because NS3 is a package. So you require a list of commands to execute any file. So this compile underscore command.json will help to link all those files, different files, and compile your file. And what is last statement? Build finished successfully. So first 4 line indicates compilation. First 4 line indicates compilation. If you look at this current compilation, the current compilation is going on. Compiling, linking, going into specific folder and compiling .cc file and then linking, followed by linking. Okay. So this is a compilation process. So 4 line indicates compilation and linking. So build successfully. Next line indicates execution of your first.cc file. Running of your first.cc file. એટલે જે રન થાય છે પ્રોગ્રામ, એ જે આઉટપુટ શું આપે એ તમને દેખાશે. It time 2+2 client send 1024 bytes to 10.1.1.2. So in this client and server, the client has 10.1.1.1 IP address and server is having IP address 10.1.1.2. Okay. Do I require to write IP address over here? But for others clarity, let me write 10.1.1.1 over here. For server 10.1.1.2. So who sends? Client. To whom? 1.2. It is server. So clients 8+2 second. When I start simulator, it's are for 0 second. Between 0 to 2 seconds. We are not sending any packets. I'll show you in the simulator. Why is it not showing any packet? 8+2 client send 1024 bytes, because we have seen the 1024 bytes we want to send. Bytes, it is very important, bytes. Okay, we have to convert into bits, to which 10.1.1.2, that is server on port number 9. So that's a transport layer entity, logical port equal to 9. So on port number 9, it gets connected to server. And what it is over here, a time +2 00669. Please pay attention over here. At +2.00669 second, server received 1024 bytes from 10.1.1.1. So server has received data from 10.1.1.1 on port number 49153. So client has started his connection with 49153 port. Server has started its connection with port number 9. So IP address and port numbers are very important in communication. IP address and port, they are very important in communication. It has to be unique. So this client second row indicates a time +2 00669 server received 1024 bytes. What does it mean? So if I subtract 2 plus 2.00669 minus 2, results is 0.00669. What does it mean?
6.69 મિલિસેકન્ડ આપણે જે ક્લાયન્ટ સર્વરે
ક્લાયન્ટે જે મેસેજ મોકલ્યો ડેટા મોકલ્યો તો સર્વરને પહોંચી ગયો છે.
हाँ गाड़ी लेंगे सर मन okay so let's see over here at 2.0 client send a packet at 2.00669 server has received packet. So in between these two, what kind of delay we have to plus? What kind of delay we have? One is propagation delay definitely, and second transmission delay. So this point to 0.00669, which is nothing but 2.00669 minus 2.0, that is nothing but this 0.0669, it is equivalent to transmission delay plus propagation delay. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go ahead. This is a table. Delay is 5 bps, transmission rate is delay is 5 millisecond, transmission rate is 5 bps, bytes to second.
10245.
Can you find calculated transmission rate? Calculated transmission rate.
Yes, sir.
How?
1024 into 8 upon 5.
Yes, 1024 into 8 upon 5. That we will get calculated transmission rate. Can we find out calculated propagation delay?
Yes, sir.
The delay is given 5 milliseconds. So 1 upon 5, that becomes, no, not 1 upon 5, 0.005. Can I write?
Yes.
0.005. We have to write into a second. We have to write into everything has to be meter in second. Meter, second and beats. So our calculation will be very easy. Total delay, sum of these two we have to write over here. Sum of these two we have to write over here. One way measure delay 0.00669. That is measured one way delay. Queuing and processing delay, sorry, I don't require. And this would be the difference. How would be the difference? This minus this, sorry, total delay, theoretical minus practical measurement. Oh, sorry, practical minus theoretical. Practical measurement will be always higher. Practical measurement will be higher because it is having certain contingency values. It means unpredictable, but some values will be there in part of practical. So practical measurement will be higher, little bit, and theoretical will be little bit lower. Okay, so let me open what exactly it is. Okay, so delay is 5 millisecond, transmission rate 5 bps, bytes to second, calculated transmission rate. How is it calculated? B64 means any this bytes to second. 1024 into 8 divided by 5 bps. Then you will get 0.001638. So that is seconds. It is again second. Calculated propagation delay 0.005. Total delay, sum of these two. So 0.01005. So 5 plus 1 6, then 6638. So this is total delay. It's a calculated total delay, one way delay. And one way measure delay is 0.669. Is it clear? 0.669. So what is difference? 0.669 minus 0.6638, which is equivalent to 0.49052. That's the difference between theoretical and practical measurement. That is the difference between theoretical and practical measurement. Is it negligible? Yes, it is negligible. So this is proof of concept Whatever we calculate in theory, same thing we will find into practical scenario. Any question? એટલે જે આપણે થિયરીમાં ભણીએ છીએ એ જ પ્રેક્ટિકલી હોય છે. That's a mapping, that's a proof of concept, POC. I conducted proof of concept, POC in this case. Any doubt by any student? So what you have to do, you have to fill whole this table. You have to fill whole this table. બરાબર. પછી 10 મિલીસેકન્ડ કરવાનું છે. 5 Mbps 1024. So these parameter remains constant. What parameter is getting changed? Delay gets changed. Another one, this 5 Mbps to 10 Mbps. Then 5, 10, 15. Again, then we are reducing the size of bytes. 5 Mbps. This remains same as it is in the previous pattern. And this remains, this is for 10 Mbps, 5, 12 MB, 10 Mbps, and this 5, 10, and 15. Is it clear?
Yes.
So there are how many occurrences over here? 12. So 12 times you have to run your program, and 12 times you have to find difference. Over here we will get 00052, which is negligible. Any question by online students? Still there are about to finish 2859. ના દર વખતે નહીં, કારણ કે મેં પેલી ફાઇલમાં ચેન્જ કર્યો છે એટલા માટે ટાઈમ લેશે. હા હા, એટલે first.cc, let's continue what change we have to do. first.cc માં આપણે 5 Mbps અને આ બે ચેન્જ કરવાનો છે ઇનિશિયલી. આ ટેબલ ભરવા માટે ખાલી આ ટેબલ આ જ બે વેલ્યુ ચેન્જ કરવાની, અને એમાં પછી જે આઉટપુટ આવે છે, જે ધીસ ઇઝ આઉટપુટ યુ વિલ ગેટ. તો પહેલી અને બીજી લાઈન એટલે +2 છે. સ્ટ્રેટ ફોર યુ કેન ફાઇન્ડ આઉટ 0.000669. ઇટ્સ અ વન વે પ્રોપેગેશન ડિલે, સો વન વે મેઝર ડિલે. ધીસ ઇઝ નોન એઝ મેઝર ડિલે. અને પેલું શું છે? કેલ્ક્યુલેટેડ ડિલે. ઇઝ ઇટ ક્લિયર? મેઝર ડિલે એન્ડ કેલ્ક્યુલેટેડ ડિલે, ધેટ્સ અ ડિફરન્સ. મેઝર ડિલે એટલે શું? મેઝરમેન્ટ કરીએ પ્રેક્ટિકલી, અને કેલ્ક્યુલેટેડ ડિલે થિયોરેટિકલ ડિફરન્સ, થિયોરેટિકલ ડિલે. બંને વચ્ચે ડિફરન્સ આવવો જોઈએ બહુ negligible હોવો જોઈએ. હોય ખરી પણ negligible હશે. Any question by online students?
No, sir.
Is it interesting? Is it interesting?
Yes, sir.
How is it interesting? Yes, sir. જે લોકો મનમાં હસતા હોય પણ આન્સર આપી શકે છે. How is it interesting? Now with these practicals, what you are able to do? What kind of knowledge you have gained? What kind of knowledge you have gained?
આપણે પહેલા ખાલી ટીમ જ કરતા હોય, ડાયાગ્રામમાં કેટલી સ્પીડ થી થાઉઝન્ડ કેટલો ડીલે હોય.
Yes. So till so far, just we were paying attention to the only simulator for when we send data and what we receive data. Now we are looking into in depth. We are trying to measure the transmission delay. We are trying to calculate what kind of delay we will receive. Okay. So now, if I ping it to gmail.com, find out what kind of delay I will have. What I'm getting over here. 13 ms. What does it mean? If I type ping gmail.com, what 13 ms means? 13 મિલીસેકન્ડ લાગે છે ત્યાંથી ત્યાં ડેટા જઈને પાછો આવતા. એટલે ત્યાં જવા માટે કેટલો ટાઈમ લાગશે? 13/2, 6.5 milliseconds. So if I want to mimic Gmail simulation scenario in NS3, what I have to do? 13 મિલીસેકન્ડ ની જગ્યાએ શું કરવાનું? આ 13 મિલીસેકન્ડ છે ને બાય 2 કરીને અહીંયા 6.5 મિલીસેકન્ડ કરી દેવાનું. એટલે 6.5 you write over here because it's a one way delay. Please mind where this is channel delay, it's a one way delay. અને અહીંયા તમને અહીંયા આઉટપુટ આવશે શેનું આવશે? Two way. રાઉન્ડ ટ્રીપ ડિલે એને કહેવાય. રાઉન્ડ ટ્રીપ. એક રાઉન્ડ કમ્પ્લીટ થાય ને ટ્રીપ એટલે રાઉન્ડ ટ્રીપ. And over here it's a one way delay. So if you want to mimic those scenario કે ભાઈ માં Gmail નો simulate કરવો છે, so you find out the delay between your machine and Gmail machine and straight away you can put 6.5 millisecond over here. So your all the simulations now, the distance between you and Gmail server. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Second thing, if you look at over here, the answer is not stable. Answer is not stable, but it last you can find.
Average.
So we have to pick not this, we have to pick
Average.
average, because every time your delay will get changed because it depends on traffic parameters as well, congestion parameter. So we have to believe on average. We have to believe on average. Okay. So in practically this is very very practical, like real time. This is real time. Real time માં શું થાય છે? There are lots more parameters are affecting, so that's why we have to select average. But simulation માં શું થાય છે? Simulation, if I run again, this is I am running the program. If I run this program, then same time.
Yes.
બરો અહીંયા 6.5 ચેન્જ કરું ને એટલા માટે મેં કોઈ ચેન્જ કેમ ન થઈ ગયું? Okay. Nice. Still there is a problem. Still there is a problem. I have opened first.cc from scratch or not. I have to see. 2 millisecond ଅଛି. Speed કેટલી લીધી છે? 5 bps, data rate 2 millisecond, 1024, and over here the same. And my explanation, whole my perception gets changed. Have I changed any value? Mbps, 2 millisecond delay, 284, 369. It has to be 669. 5 Mbps, 5 milliseconds. Sorry. In my calculation, it is 5 Mbps and 5 milliseconds. Now it will get desired output. 5 millisecond, 5 we will get these results. So if you run n number of times, this is a simulator. So our result will be same. But if this is in real life, if I again ping, so now right now I'm getting 15 millisecond as well. Earlier I didn't get 15 milliseconds. Now I'm also getting 15 milliseconds. Again, if I type, that would be different. 9 milliseconds. You can see 11 milliseconds. So average is. So in real time, what is there? If you run at any period of interval, you will get different parameters, different values. But in simulation, you will get same values. So simulation gives you facility to execute your you can create your environment and you can compare those results. Comparison ત્યારે થાય જ્યારે environment same નું same રહે. Real time માં environment same નું same રહેશે. Environment means parameters. એ same નહીં રહે. Simulation માં શું થશે? Simulation will have same parameters. Simulation will have a same parameters. Okay. Any question? So what the student have to do? Student have to fill all these tables, and they have to write a conclusion over here. What you are getting after all this data? What you are getting over here? Is it clear? So this is your first exercise, and this is all the explanation is given over here. First line of input indicates the client sends packet 2 seconds on IP address on port number 9. So that's explanation. But what exactly mean by then this covers 2 to 2.069 covers transmission delay and propagation delay. This client sends the same time. This is covers transmission delay and propagation delay. So this is a second way. Next two lines indicates point 0069 server sent and this 0.001337 client received. If I subtract these minus these, I will get 669, 0.00669. Is it clear? It's a double than this. It is double than this. Okay. So that's we are getting ultimately you have to fill this table. Okay. Now we are getting, let me know what parameters I must change. Let me change number of packets. I'm taking 2 packets and I'm running the simulation once again. કેટલા પેકેટ મોકલશે? 2 પેકેટ મોકલશે. Okay. So 8 plus 2 client send. આ ચારે ચાર ખબર પડી ગઈ. એક બાજુ જઈને receive થયું, પાછું send થયું, receive થયું. Then it plus 3. So the difference between first and second packet is 1 second. So where we have written? Is it clear? If I want to write 0.5 seconds, so you can write 0.5 seconds and once again run this program. Now it will be 2 plus 2 and 2.5. But again 2.50669 minus 2.5 you will get the 0.0669. 0.00669. So that is your transmission delay and propagation delay. Okay. Now I'm keeping the transmission delay propagation delay same. I'm not changing this parameter, but I'm going to change over here 512. What will be the impact? What will be the impact? Transmission rate, transmission delay ઘટી જશે. So 00587 and 00669 ની જગ્યાએ શું થઈ ગયું? 00587 થઈ ગયું. Are you getting?
Yes.
Okay. So you can change these parameters, first these 2 lines and last these 3 lines. Now I told you that 2.0 our simulation starts at 0, but it starts ending it at 2.0. So this is the effect over here. Client app start at 2.0. If I change 1.0, over here and let me recorrect everything as it is. And instead of 1.0, I write 2.0. I write 1.0 plus 1 seconds. So if you can change any line of code over here, you have to validate. કોઈ પણ પેરામીટર ચેન્જ કરો, વેલિડેટ કરો તમારા એન્ડ થી. એવું નહીં કે રેન્ડમલી વેલ્યુ લખો અને પછી વેલિડેટ ના કરો. થાય છે રન, that is not sufficient. રન થાય છે, that is not sufficient. After running, are you getting expected results? That matters a lot. After running, is it getting expected result? It makes lots of things. Okay. So if I have a max packet equal to 15, can I send 15 packets over here? No. Why not? Because we are starting at 1.0 and a simulation stands at, and we want to send 15. It is a larger than simulation time 10 seconds. So only 10 packets will be sent. The 5 packets will not be sent. It's a beyond this entry. Okay. So let's try. I haven't tried in my life. So let's start. Okay. So I will find occurrence. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Why 9?
પછી ત્યાંથી સિમ્યુલેશન સ્ટોપ થઈ ગયું.
1.0 થી સ્ટાર્ટ થાય છે એટલા માટે 9 થાય છે. ઓકે, but if I write અહીંયા 0.0 કરું તો 10 આવશે. Okay, but over here it's a 1.0, that's why it is 9.
સ્ટાર્ટ ટાઈમ 1 સેકન્ડ થી 0 સેકન્ડ થી નથી.
Sorry, અહીંયા 0 લખી નાખવાનું. Okay, so we are, our intention of NS3, this first.c3 is not to, our intention is not to get into NS3, but what is our intention? What is our intention? To learn gap of practical concepts and theoretical concepts. It's a negligible difference. Okay, then what you have to do, objective 2 I am removing because we are not able to get it. Now this objective 2, to find out propagation delay, proportion of respective delay in total delay. Okay, actually this is not possible. This we could not find out. Still we didn't get any way to find out this queuing delay and propagation delay, processing delay. But without this you can simulate. Without this you can simulate. So this is scenario 1, 2 and 3. This is LAN, MAN and WAN. The LAN maximum distance for LAN is 1 kilometer. The maximum distance for MAN is 40 kilometer and for WAN is 40,000 kilometers. You can figure it out. The millisecond or microsecond of delay you can write. The propagation delay you can write over here. 1 kilometer means what can be the propagation delay. And possible bandwidth is 1 Gbps, 40 Mbps and 2 Mbps we will get in wide area network. For metropolitan network we will get 40 Mbps and for LAN we will get 1 Gbps. Now this is scenario if PC is within, they are communicating within a LAN. એવું નથી કે તમે અહીંયા બેઠા છો અને તમે Google Gmail સાથે contact કરો છો. That is not a scenario. This scenario means two PCs are communicating which are part of LAN, same LAN. એટલે એક જ લેનમાં પાર્ટ છે. ધારો કે આ મારું મશીન અને બાજુમાં એક મશીન છે, બંને મશીન વચ્ચે લોકલ નેટવર્ક છે and I will get a speed of 1 Gbps. Okay, but I am accessing a server which is a DDIT, so that's a come across my 40 kilometer range. So the possible bandwidth I will get 40 Mbps in data speed. And when I am accessing Gmail server, so I could get 2 Mbps. I could get more than 2, but for simplicity I have taken 2 Mbps over here. Is it clear? Okay, and you have to write this scenario 1, 2 and 3. Total delay what you have taken, total delay what you have calculated over here, and transmission delay and propagation delay what you have observed, and percentage you have to write કે કેટલા percentage આ contribute કરે છે. કારણ કે તમને ટોટલ ડિલે મળે, ટ્રાન્સમિશન ડિલે અને પ્રોપેગેશન ડિલે મળે, સો યુ કેન ફાઇન્ડ આઉટ કે ભાઈ અહીંયા 0. આ 1 છે, આ 0.5 છે અને 0.5 છે, સો આ 50%, આ 50%. Can you find out? Yes, we can find out. Okay, so we are limiting up to a transmission delay and propagation delay. Is it clear? This transmission delay and propagation delay you will find using theoretical calculation, and total delay you can find out, you have to put practical or theory. બંનેમાંથી જે મૂકશે ચાલશે, but definitely we will find out કે dominating parameter શું છે. Dominating parameter જેમ scenario 1 to 3 માં જશો તો dominating parameter શું હશે? Dominating parameter propagation delay. પણ scenario 1 માં transmission delay હશે, કારણ કે 2 Mbps જ મળે છે અને અહીંયા dominating parameter propagation delay હશે. So you will find something you will out of these. I am again checking, we are performing first time. So this table you have to fill, and this is your exercise. Everything is given over here.
IP address મારી આઈડી બનાવો.
Sorry.